Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll. The name alone evokes images of slicked-back hair, gyrating hips, and a magnetic stage presence that captivated millions. His voice could melt hearts, and his performances were nothing short of electrifying. He was a phenomenon, a true legend in every sense of the word. Elvis was more than just a singer. He was an entertainer, an actor, and a cultural icon who left an indelible mark on the world. He was a cultural icon whose influence extended far beyond music. His music transcended genres and generations, blending rock, blues, gospel, and country into a unique sound that was all his own. Elvis remains a symbol of rebellion and rock and roll, embodying the spirit of a generation that sought to break free from convention. But even the most ardent Elvis fan might not know all there is to know about the man behind the music. His life was filled with triumphs and struggles, joys and sorrows. Behind the dazzling smile and the legendary performances lay a complex and fascinating individual, a man who faced immense pressure and scrutiny yet continued to shine. Here are 5 mind-blowing facts about Elvis Presley that might surprise you. Stay tuned to discover more about the king of rock and roll. Elvis Aaron Presley was born in Tupelo, Mississippi on January 8, 1935. He wasn't alone. The small town of Tupelo, known for its rich musical heritage, would soon be the birthplace of a legend. Elvis had a twin brother. His name was Jesse Garon Presley. The two were born just 35 minutes apart, but their fates were drastically different. Sadly, Jesse Garon Presley was stillborn. This heartbreaking event cast a shadow over the Presley family, a shadow that would linger for years. This tragedy deeply affected Elvis and his family. Growing up, Elvis often felt the weight of his brother's absence, a void that could never be filled. The loss of his twin stayed with Elvis. It was a silent companion, a reminder of what could have been. He often wondered about the life his brother might have lived. Would Jesse have shared his love for music? Would they have performed together on stage? Some believe this loss contributed to Elvis's drive for success. It fueled his ambition, pushing him to achieve greatness. He wanted to live a life that was twice as big, twice as bright. Every performance, every song was a tribute to the brother he never knew. He wanted to honor his brother's memory. In every note he sang, in every move he made, Jesse's spirit was there, guiding him. Elvis is almost always pictured with jet black hair. This iconic look became synonymous with the king of rock and roll. However, Elvis wasn't naturally a dark-haired heartthrob. Elvis was a natural blonde. He started dyeing his hair black in high school. The dark hair made his features stand out. It also gave him an air of mystery and rebellion. The rest, as they say, is history. Section 4, black belt in karate. Elvis had a lifelong interest in martial arts. He began studying karate during his time in the army. Elvis was stationed in Germany. It was there that he earned his black belt in karate. He even incorporated karate moves into his stage performances. Elvis's karate skills weren't just for show. He took his training seriously. Elvis saw karate as a way to develop discipline and focus. Section 5, the name Presley. The name Presley is now synonymous with fame and fortune. It evokes images of dazzling performances, screaming fans, and a legacy that has endured for decades. It's one of the most recognizable names in the world, instantly bringing to mind the king of rock and roll himself. But did you know that Presley is a relatively recent addition to Elvis's family history? The name we all know and love wasn't always part of his lineage. Elvis's great-great-grandfather was born with the surname Preslar. This name carried the heritage and stories of his ancestors. He emigrated from Scotland to the United States, seeking new opportunities and a fresh start in a land of promise. Somewhere along the line, the name was changed to Presley. This transformation marked a new chapter in the family's history. This small change had a big impact. It paved the way for a name that would become legendary in the world of music and entertainment. It gave birth to a name that would forever be etched in music history. The name Presley is now a symbol of talent, charisma, and an enduring legacy that continues to inspire generations. To Section 6, a generous heart. Elvis was known for his generosity. He was always willing to help those in need. He often gave away money, cars, and even houses to friends, family, and strangers alike. One famous story recounts how Elvis once walked into a car dealership and bought 14 Cadillacs on a whim. He gave them away as gifts. This generosity was a testament to Elvis's character. It showed that despite his fame and fortune, he never forgot where he came from. Section 7. Elvis's lasting legacy. Elvis Presley died on August 16, 1977 at the young age of 42, but his music and legacy continue to live on. He is still one of the best-selling music artists of all time. His music continues to inspire and entertain generations. Elvis proved that music could break down barriers. He showed that it was a universal language. Elvis Presley wasn't just a star, he was a supernova, and his light continues to shine brightly even today.